You and I spoke about a week ago, and you mentioned that many applicants make the mistake of comparing themselves to others. I thought it was a great point. Can you expand on that point?
It's, and I think anyone that listens to this will know they've either asked this or they've had this question asked of them. Everything being equal, who would you take, right? And what I want your listeners to understand is that it is never the case that everything is equal, right? So it's very important for applicants to understand that when we are looking at you, we're looking at the whole context of the application, right? So we're looking at your lived experiences, what part of the country you're from, other languages you speak, socioeconomic status, everything, where you went to school, all of those things, and how that fits in the context of the institution. And so I will tell you, of the 7,500 students our applications that we had this year, no two applications were identical. I think when students tell me everything being equal is a GPA and MCAT, right?
That's right.
And I can list, a whole bunch of applications with a 4.0 and a, 518, and they're not the same. I even say if you're twins and triplets, your applications, everything is not identical, right? Because even though the parents are the same and you're growing up in the same household, how you respond to stimuli is different. And so the experiences that you have are unique. And so it's important for you to help us understand, the lens that you're seeing things through, and to know that things are not considered equally, right? They need to be equitable, but they're not equal. So you're going to be the unique person that you are applying to my unique medical school. And that's how those two things have to match. So don't be devastated if a friend with a 3.8 and a 517 didn't get in. How are you going to get in with your 3.7 and 512? Your context might be significantly different than theirs, right? Or the individual that you mentioned that's applying to 60 schools with really high numbers, but not a lot of activities. So every conversation that I have with every student who is either a reapplicant or a new applicant to our program, that's where we start the conversation. That I want them to understand that the context that they bring to the application is unique. So one thing that they struggle with is, how do I answer the diversity question? How do I say what I'm going to bring to the school? How many other people do I have that are applying to me that are you? Nobody, it's just you, right? And so the fact that you're a math major or bio major, that's not the only thing that makes you, right? And so helping us understand how you function and those types of things are pieces that students could pull into those types of conversations.